Good day, students, and welcome back to the Play Piano Now Academy with your instructor, Patrick David. In the last lesson, introductory lesson, I was introducing the piano and the different aspects of the piano. In this lesson, I'll be going a little bit more in depth so you can identify your way around the piano. As you can see, we have white keys and we have the black keys on the piano. Now, if you look closely, you'll see that the black keys are in a series of patterns. You have groups of twos and you have groups of threes, and they go up in different pitches, up and down the piano. You have groups of twos and groups of threes. All right. So, if you look at the groups of twos right here, and then you go to the left, this is what you call middle C. And this middle C basically, like I said in the last lesson, separates the bass side, where you have the deeper notes, as it keeps on going lower in pitch, from the treble side, which is basically the side that keeps the melodies, right? So if I was playing a song, you'll always, I'll take a familiar tune, maybe like Amazing Grace. This from middle C and down, you'll always hear the bass accompaniment, and then on the side you hear the melody. Basically, that's what I just wanted to show. Basically, this is the bass side where you keep your bass notes or your accompaniment, and the right side usually keeps the melody. All right. So, as I said, this is middle C, and the notes are repetitive on the piano. So all these will be C's. So, in music, in piano, we only have 7 notes. 7. As this is C, if you go backwards, you get B and you get A. If you go down again. So basically, it follows the alphabets up to the letter G. So you get A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then it repeats itself again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So 7 notes. So all of these are C's, just in different pitches. As all of these are D's, in different pitches. So it just repeats itself over and over from A to G. All right? In other parts of the world, such as Europe, for instance, they don't use the letters as we use them here in the States. They use syllables, solfege, or what's called solfege, such as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. And this is where we differentiate in Europe, in other countries, la, si, do. So, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. All right? Do represents a degree, the first degree. So, do is the equivalent of C here in the States. Re is the equivalent of D here in the States. Mi, E. Fa, F. Sol is G. La is A. And other parts in the world, C is B. C is B, not C, as in the States. And then back to Do again, which is C. Now, I made a reference to, in the States, we do not use C, we use T. we go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. But that's another conversation of its own. It's another lecture of its own. I won't get into details. But since everyone knows it as si, do, we'll leave it there. So the letter C has what it's called, every key has its own scale. And for the sake of this video, we will start with the C major scale. The C major scale is from the letter C to the next letter C. And basically, in this case, it's all the white key notes in between. So from C to C, you have your C major scale. And it's the easiest scale because it's all the white keys. That's the scale. So you can play any song within this scale. Just to be easy, I'll take something like Twinkle Twinkle, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So aside from the accompaniment that I just played, we see that we played the whole song in the key of C, where it was all white keys, right? So I played everything in the key of C, all white keys. Now, to be fluent in each key, there's a specific fingering that will permit you to move up and down the piano within the key of C. All right? So in the key of C, when we take our right hand, we place it. The thumb represents finger number 1, the pointer, finger number 2, your middle finger, 3, wedding finger, 4, and your pinky, 5. And you place it, again, as we spoke in posture, in a curled position on the keys. Now, we want to get from this C to this C smoothly. Eventually, we want to get down to this C as well, and up to this C smoothly. And vice versa, back down. So these specific fingerings will permit you to move smoothly across the piano in the key of C and back. I will do this very slow so you can take it in, and you should take at least maybe close to 20-25 minutes a day practicing these fingerings as you start your lessons. We're going to do it in all the keys eventually in the other lessons, but we should actually practice this about 20 to 25 minutes a day. Right hand and then the left hand, which I'll do after, and then both hands together. Because the most important thing in playing piano is to be able to move smoothly and not be concentrated. So, key of C, we start on our thumb with the right hand. So we go C, thumb, 2, 3, and then the thumb comes underneath. It goes to F, and then everything else falls in place. I'll do that again. You go 1, 2, 3, then the thumb, which is number 1, comes back underneath. on F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's important that you do it slowly and paced so that you get it properly. Do not rush anything because you want to master this. 1, 2, 3. Thumb goes underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eventually, alright? So again, the thumb, 1, 2, 3. Thumb underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now going backwards, you just do everything now in reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now the middle finger comes over. 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Eventually, when you begin to get the hang of it, you'll be able to go smoothly and pick up space. But it's important that you go slow in the beginning just to make sure everything is nice and evened out. Now, this represents 1 octave. From C to C is 1 octave. Now, if we want to continue and go up 1 more octave, what we do is we switch. Again, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Represents 1 octave, right? Eventually, we'll be able to go across. But take your time. Everything needs its time for preparation. We'll go with 1 octave for now. So that's the right hand. Now, the left hand, we're going to start an octave below. This is middle C, as we stated already. We're going to start from this C down here. 1 C down. And, of course, it's the mirror image. So, we're going to be starting on the pinky. So, we're going to start on the pinky, which represents number 5. So, with this hand, the left hand, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Middle finger comes over. 3, 2, 1. I'll do that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And of course, going backwards, starting on the 1, the thumb, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, thumb underneath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? And again, eventually, you want to go across. But again, to begin, just try 1 octave. So, your homework, before we get into furthermore into the C scale, we're going to do chords in the next lesson, and the chord progressions and the chord inversions is to practice with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Spend about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes just doing that. Left hand only, right hand only. And then you take the left hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing. 10, 15 minutes. Start all your lessons with finger warm-ups, finger exercises. And then, after you do your right hand, you do your left hand, try them together, nice and slow. Now I'm going a little faster, but again, you are just beginning, go even slower. The switches are not at the same time in each hand, so you have to take it in mentally, right? Eventually, you end up doing this without even paying attention. You'll be able to do the switches without even thinking. All right. So practice right hand, left hand, hands together, slow and steadily. Thank you for tuning in for our first lesson, and when we come back to our next lesson, we're going to warm up and then continue on with the key of C. Thank you.